Dear student, I am YP Manwar. Our subject is physics and chapter is rotational dynamics. In that chapter, my article is perpendicular axis theorem. Perpendicular axis theorem. Perpendicular axis theorem. Now this theorem, important thing of this theorem is that this theorem only applicable for the plane lamina. Plane lamina, it means that the plane thin sheet type bodies. In that bodies, this theorem is applicable. Now let us see here a theoretical statement of this perpendicular axis theorem. The moment of inertia of a plane lamina, moment of inertia, moment of inertia of plane lamina about an axis, about an axis perpendicular to the plane, perpendicular to the plane of lamina, perpendicular to plane of lamina, plane of lamina is is equal to equal to sum of moment of inertia of the lamina of the lamina moment of inertia of the lamina about two mutually perpendicular axes, about two mutually perpendicular axes and lying in the plane of lamina and lying in the plane of lamina and cut and intersect each other and intersect each other intersect each other at which first axis cut the lamina, first axis cuts lamina, cuts the lamina. So this is our theoretical statement of theoretical statement of perpendicular axis theorem. Let us see again. A moment of inertia of a plane lamina about an axis perpendicular to the plane of lamina is equal to sum of moment of inertia of the lamina about two mutually perpendicular axes. Two must be there. Two mutually perpendicular axes and lying in the plane of lamina and intersect each other at which the first axis cuts the lamina. So this is our theoretical statement of perpendicular axis theorem. Now let us try to prove this or let us try to find first the mathematical statement. So let us consider a plane lamina. Let us consider a plane lamina. Consider a plane lamina. Plane lamina having mass m, having mass m. M is a mass. Capital M can be taken here. Capital M is a mass. Now let us see, suppose this is our plane lamina. In this plane lamina, there is an axis which is perpendicular to the plane of lamina and cutting the plane of lamina at this point, like this. So this axis is named as a z axis, suppose. This axis named as a z axis. Now let us consider another two axes. So this is our another axis which is named as a x axis, and third one is in this direction and lying in the plane of lamina. So this is our y axis. This is our y axis. xy, lamina lies in the plane xy. Our lamina lies in a plane xy, and z is perpendicular to the plane of lamina. So let us suppose a moment of inertia of the lamina about this z axis is Iz. Moment of inertia of the lamina about x axis is, suppose, Ix, and moment of inertia of the lamina about x axis is, suppose, Iy. Means Is, Iy, Iz are the moment of inertias about respectively three perpendicular axes. It means that x, y, and z. Now the result, this moment of inertia according to this theorem, moment of inertia about z axis can be written as equal to Ix plus Iy. So this is our mathematical statement of this theorem. Mathematical statement of this theorem. Which is mathematical statement? We are considering here the moment, lamina having the mass m. There is a lamina having the mass m. X, Y, Z are the three mutually perpendicular axes. Our lamina lies in a plane of lamina. X, Y, A. Lamina lies in a plane X, Y, and Z is perpendicular to the plane of lamina. These Z axis cut the lamina at which these two axes meet each other. It means that at point O. At point O, these two axes meet each other, X and Y meet each other, and through that point, Z axis can pass. So this is our theoretical mathematical statement of our perpendicular axis theorem. This is our theoretical statement. Theoretical statement विषय आहे the moment of inertia of plane lamina about an axis perpendicular to the plane of lamina is equal to sum of moment of inertia of the lamina about the two mutually perpendicular axes and lying in the plane of lamina and intersect each other at which the first axis cut the lamina. So this is a statement, theoretical statement. And what is the mathematical statement? Mathematical statement को समझना. So let us consider here the plane lamina having the mass m, having the mass capital M. So this is our capital M, and Z is the axis which is perpendicular to the plane of lamina. Z is the axis perpendicular to the plane of lamina. X and Y are the two axes which is lying in the plane of lamina and mutually perpendicular to each other. And Z axis pass at which these two axes meet each other at means that at point O. Then we can derive that if Iz is a moment of inertia about Z axis, Ix is a moment of inertia about X axis, and Iy is a moment of inertia about the Y axis, then we can write the mathematical statement of this theorem as a Iz is equal to Ix plus Iy. Okay, so this is our mathematical statement of this uh, this theorem. Now let us try to prove this theorem. So we are going to prove this theorem now. Now our aim is that we are going to prove that Iz is equal to Ix plus Iy. So we are considering the same diagram, and in this diagram we are going to take a small element, and that element can be treated such as a particle. That element can be treated such as a particle. So let us consider here the small element. So this is our small element having the mass dm at point P. This is the element of a lamina. This is representative of this lamina. Now draw the perpendicular from point P on x-axis. So this is our perpendicular. And this distance is y. This distance is y. Now draw the perpendicular from point P on the y-axis. Suppose this is our perpendicular, and this distance is suppose x. This distance is suppose x. Now draw the perpendicular from point P on the z-axis. So this distance is suppose r. Now applying the particle moment of inertia. What is the moment of inertia of a particle? Moment of inertia of a particle about a given axis is nothing but it is a product of mass of that particle and perpendicular distance from the axis of rotation. Square of perpendicular distance from the axis of rotation. That is called as a moment of inertia of a particle. Similarly, we can find here the moment of inertia of dm element about x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. So let us try to find out first moment of inertia about the x-axis. Moment of inertia of dm element about an x-axis, about x-axis, about x-axis, that can be written as equal to, it is mass multiplied by perpendicular distance. What is the perpendicular distance? Perpendicular distance is y. So therefore we can rewrite here the y square, square of the perpendicular between the dm element and the axis. Now similarly we can write here the moment of inertia of dm element about y-axis. Y-axis. This can be is equal to again dm into x square. dm into x square. Now next one is a moment of inertia of the same element about z-axis, and this can be again equal to dm into r square, because r is a distance from the z-axis. R is a perpendicular distance from the z-axis. Okay. Now applying in this triangle, we can apply here the Pythagoras theorem. So this is our, we can write this as a x again. So applying here the Pythagoras theorem, we have here the r square is equal to x square plus y square, x square plus y square. Now multiplying these equations by dm, so we can rewrite here, this can be is equal to dm into r square is equal to dm into x square plus dm into y square. dm into x square, dm into x square plus dm into y square. Now we can integrate these equations, integrating these equations, all these equations, integrating. We can integrating these equations. We have here the moment of inertia of lamina. Integrating, we have moment of inertia of total lamina, and it can be obtained as Ix is equal to integration dm into y square. This can be is equal to Iy is equal to integration dm into x square, and Iz is equal to integration dm into r square. So these are the three equations now, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now this is our equation number 4, suppose. Now integrating equation 4 on both the sides. So we have here integration of dm into r square is equal to integration of dm into x square plus dm into y square, or dm into first y square and then x square and y square, like this. And dm into r square is nothing but Iz. So this Iz is equal to dm into x square integration of dm into x square plus integration of dm into y square. So this is equal to Ix plus Iy. Iz is equal to Ix plus Iy. In this way, we can prove this perpendicular axis theorem. Let us see how we can prove this theorem. So to prove the theorem, we are going to consider. बघा आपल्याला प्रूव्ह करायचा आहे थेरम हा, तर आपल्याला काय करावं लागेल, एक डीएम एलिमेंट घ्यावा लागेल. डीएम एलिमेंट काय राहील, निग्लिजिबल मास. मास इज निग्लिजिबल मासची डीएम एलिमेंट आहे. त्यानंतर डीएम एलिमेंट म्हणजे पार्टिकल आहे प्रकारचं या लॅमिनाचं. सो डीएम इज ए एलिमेंट, आणि डीएम एलिमेंट पी पॉइंटच्या ठिकाणी आहे असं आपण कन्सिडर केलं. पी पॉइंट पासून परपेंडिक्युलर ड्रॉ करायचा एक्स ऍक्सिस, तिथून डिस्टन्स आहे समजा वाय, आपण कन्सिडर केलं वाय. नंतर वाय ऍक्सिस वर परपेंडिक्युलर ड्रॉ करा, त्याचं डिस्टन्स जे आहे पी पासूनचं ते आहे समजा एक्स. डीएम एलिमेंटचं डिस्टन्स, परपेंडिक्युलर डिस्टन्स आहे एक्स. आणि तशाच प्रकारे झेड ऍक्सिस वर परपेंडिक्युलर ड्रॉ करायचा, जे ओरिजिनच्या ठिकाणी इंटरसेक्ट होईल, आणि ते आहे तुमचं आर. मग या एलिमेंटचा, स्मॉल एलिमेंटचा आपल्याला मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया काढायचा अबाउट डिफरंट ऍक्सिस, तिन्ही ऍक्सिसच्या अबाउट मध्ये. मग पहिला आपण पाहिलं डीएम एलिमेंटचा मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया अबाउट एक्स ऍक्सिस, डीएम इंटू वाय स्क्वेअर, कारण वाय डिस्टन्स आहे, ठीक आहे. नंतर वाय ऍक्सिसच्या अबाउट मध्ये डीएम इंटू एक्स स्क्वेअर, त्यानंतर झेड ऍक्सिसच्या अबाउट मध्ये येईल डीएम इंटू आर स्क्वेअर. असे तिन्ही मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया. या तिन्ही इक्वेशनला इंटिग्रेट करायचं. हे डीएम एलिमेंटचा मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया होता. अशा स्मॉल एलिमेंट घेऊन आपण ऍड केले समजा, तर या लॅमिनाचा मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया आपल्याला मिळतो. तर त्यासाठी आपण काय करतो, मग हे युनिफॉर्म लॅमिना आहे, त्यामुळे प्रत्येक ठिकाणी युनिफॉर्म डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन आहे. युनिफॉर्म डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन असल्यामुळे या लॅमिनाला आपण इंटिग्रेशन हे फंक्शन अप्लाय करू शकतो, राईट. तर म्हणून या ठिकाणी इंटिग्रेट करायचं या इक्वेशनला, तर आपल्याला टोटल लॅमिनाचं काय मिळेल मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया मिळेल. म्हणजे आता Ix इज इक्वल टू इंटिग्रेशन ऑफ dm इंटू वाय स्क्वेअर, नंतर Iy इज इक्वल टू dm इंटू एक्स स्क्वेअर आणि Iz इज इक्वल टू dm इंटू आर स्क्वेअर. अशा प्रकारचे 3 इक्वेशन आपल्याला मिळाले. त्यानंतर पायथागोरस थेरम वापरा या ट्रायंगल मध्ये. हा जो ट्रायंगल मिळाला आपल्याला, या ट्रायंगल्स 2 ट्रायंगल्स मिळाले, कोणत्याही ट्रायंगल मध्ये का काय करायचं पायथागोरस थेरम वापरायचा. हायपोटेन्यूजचा स्क्वेअर इज इक्वल टू सम ऑफ द स्क्वेअर ऑफ द साइड्स, म्हणजे आर स्क्वेअर इज इक्वल टू एक्स स्क्वेअर प्लस वाय स्क्वेअर. मग याला डीएम न मल्टिप्लाय केलं सर्व टर्मला, डीएम डीएम डीएम. त्यानंतर काय केलं, याला इंटिग्रेट केलं, दोन्ही बाजूला इंटिग्रेट केलं आपण, 4th नंबरच्या इक्वेशनला इंटिग्रेट केलं. नंतर 4th नंबरच्या इक्वेशन मध्ये आपण याला स्प्लिट केलं या बाजूला आणि 1 2 3 च्या व्हॅल्यू पुटअप केल्या. तर आपल्याला काय मिळालं, Iz इज इक्वल टू Ix प्लस Iy. हेच आपलं मॅथमॅटिकल स्टेटमेंट होतं. ओके, म्हणजे याचा अर्थ काय की मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया ऑफ अ प्लेन लॅमिना अबाउट एनी ॲक्सिस परपेंडिक्युलर टू अबाउट एन ॲक्सिस परपेंडिक्युलर टू इट्स प्लेन is equal to sum of moment of inertia about two mutually perpendicular axes and lying in the plane of lamina and intersect each other at which the first axis cut the lamina. अशा प्रकारे आपल्याला हे स्टेटमेंट, थेरॉटिकल स्टेटमेंट, मॅथमॅटिकल स्टेटमेंट त्याचा प्रूफ पाहायचं होतं. ठीक आहे, या ठिकाणी आपण पाहू. नेक्स्ट पिरियडला याचे ऍप्लिकेशन आपण पाहणार आहे. ओके.